The Book Channel, author interviews.
I wrote 24 Carat Bold because I saw a lot of business owners not having the impact that they wanted in the market. They're really good people, they do really good work, but they just don't stand out and people don't understand their value. And I think it's because they haven't positioned themselves as thought leaders. I wrote the book primarily for entrepreneurs, but it's also suitable for entrepreneurial-minded executives in the corporate world. So it's for both, really. Thought leadership is innovation plus sharing plus recognition. But the problem is that real innovation is hard to define, and people don't tend to share their innovative ideas as much as they should, primarily because they don't know how. So when they do it well, they're recognized by the outside world. I personally believe that anybody and everybody can be a thought leader in their space. So I'm not talking about being the top person in the whole of the industry. I'm talking about defining the space in a way that makes sense. And 24 Carat Bold is a strategy to do that. There are 4 things that people can do to really get their thought leadership across. I call it real thought leadership, and REAL is an acronym, and it stands for reach, engagement, authority, and longevity. And the book, as you'd expect, goes into all 4 in depth and gives people an action plan. I've been told, and a lot of the reviews are coming back, proving that this is kind of a challenge to business leaders. I write in a very nice and encouraging way, but apparently it's also quite a challenging way, and it pushes people to decide whether they want to make a big splash, whether they're really willing to share their biggest and boldest ideas, whether they're prepared to be more intimate with their clients and their prospective clients, because that's a big part of the engagement strategy. That there are 4 or 5 things that make people sit up and listen, and it's not for everyone, to be honest, but they certainly will have a few new ideas to make an impact and to kind of make a bigger change for the world. When people have read 24 Carat Bold, they'll be in two different positions. One, they'll think, oh, that's not for me, but it's really interesting to know that I could do that. So they'll believe that it's possible. And for most people reading the book, they'll feel empowered. They'll feel that they actually could have a strategy, because I don't believe that thought leadership has ever been presented before as a strategy, as something that people can latch onto, plug into, and execute. And I want it to be very practical. And the people who have come back to me with specific feedback and have booked me to do consultancy and all sorts of fun things have realized that actually this is very doable, and they feel empowered and they feel very hopeful and excited.